So we're back in the room. I'm joined by Harry. We previously launched his high ticket offer. We've done over $300,000 cash collected in 7 days. Fast forward 30 days, we've done over 450K. I just wanted to sit down, have a quick conversation with Harry, talk a little bit about where he was previously, what he does, and kind of how we help him. So I think best place to start, Harry, is if you can just introduce yourself.
Yeah, no worries. So my name is Harry Gunter. I am a trader / entrepreneur. I run a few different businesses. And yeah, I went to Luke because I wanted to create a higher ticket offer for my students and stuff to be able to actually learn how to trade. I have the free groups and stuff where they can kind of see and dabble in it. But I wanted to take it to a whole nother level and actually create something that's never been done before. You know, there's other trading mentoring groups out there, but what I have system-wise, I wanted to make sure that it was perfect. And obviously, hearing about Luke, seeing Luke, I wanted to get involved myself.
Yeah, cool. So that kind of leads on to how did you find out about me?
To be honest, I think I saw you on Instagram. You are close with one of my friends as well. So I'd seen you working. We spoke before. You said you were working on something, doing good numbers and stuff. And you just, from the way you spoke, the language you used, I knew that you would probably be the right type of person. And I didn't want to use someone that was, you're quite similar to me. So I wanted to kind of work with someone that I can kind of bounce off of rather than like you being on a whole different type of planet, you know?
Cool. Yeah. And obviously, before we got into the whole high ticket space and you started obviously providing a lot of value to the students with the mentorship stuff, what was you doing before that? Because I know you said there was a little bit of a cap and this kind of wanted to use this to ultimately push your income up, but also bring something to the market that would actually bring a lot of value.
Yeah. So as I said, I've got free groups and stuff. I have like my own fast track tickets. So in the trading world, I kind of covered all of the angles for my students. But having nearly 5,000 of them, I wanted to take it to a whole nother level. I wanted to be able to bring something that, again, has never been done before. So a higher ticket mentoring course, but not just a higher ticket mentoring course with loads of other bonuses, but I needed to be basically perfect.
Okay, perfect. So once we started working together, what were the biggest things that you noticed us doing that kind of shifted everything for you in the business?
So to be honest, I'm probably going above and beyond. Like when we started, like it wasn't like, right, we start here, we start there. Like it was literally a phone call, contract, boom, done. And your deep attentiveness, like, again, I'm very particular with who I work with, but you were very attentive to my personal needs, meaning when I was asking for stuff in certain ways, you were able to compromise and understand what I was saying, because everyone has their own different way of delivering needs. You know, like I can be maybe not so clear, unusual language, but you were able to understand what I need, even if I didn't explain it very well, which is probably good for people that can't. I wanted to get a point across and I might struggle, but you'd understand it and get it done perfectly. So
yeah, so
that it made it pretty easy.
Yeah, so for a bit of context, obviously when Harry come to us, he was kind of looking for us to take over like the whole operation. So from the marketing side of things, obviously the sales side of things, making sure that we had like good high quality reps that my business partner Connor obviously kind of handles that with all the guys from Capital Closer. And then we even kind of come in and mapped out the full fulfillment process. So we mapped out what's the best way for the students to get results, how are we actually going to manage fulfillment, are we going to have client success managers in place so we can make sure everyone's happy and kind of handle that whole side of the business. And then that kind of leads me on quite nicely to what kind of the first 7 days of obviously launching the offer look like? How did that look?
Crazy. Everything that we said would happen times 10. Like we had ambition. Like I'm super ambitious. Luke was super ambitious. Connor was super ambitious. Everyone in Capital Close was ambitious, and we were like, this is going to happen. But when it happened and the doors are opened, obviously for us, it was very good. We got loads of people in. But to be honest with you, it was the students. They were all super excited. And that was what made me feel fulfilled. Like the business side of it and hitting these crazy numbers is good. But honestly, what separates me from most people is I genuinely care about the people that I'm bringing on board, because it's my reputation and I am human. You know, I understand that these people are seeing what I'm giving, and what we're giving is an opportunity to change. So if the caliber of what we're giving isn't living up to what my level is, I wouldn't be happy. So within the first 7 days, I was already seeing, again, the business side of it was good. We were hitting the numbers we wanted, but everyone was happy. And that was probably the best thing for me. Like half fulfilled, yeah, right, it's doing good numbers for us. But when I got people messaging me saying, this is sick, this is awesome, like I was like, yeah, cool. This is the right path. I've made the right decision. Because beforehand, it was very like nerve-wracking to go into the industry of high ticket, because with the level of caliber of work I do, it's very high expectation. If I do anything, everyone thinks it's going to be the best of the best. So the fact that we launched and everyone was happy.
Yeah, 100%. Like literally from start to finish, we've done like over 25, 30 days worth of stories. We invited everyone into private Telegram where we was like further indoctrinating them, just really like building proof in Harry and in the system. And then obviously like the first 7 days of launch, I think we booked anywhere from like 300, 400 calls. We done like 20, 30,000 pounds first day. Then we're doing 40, 50, 60K days. We hit them consistently. And then like Harry said, because we actually spent so much time on the actual product and making sure it was good, within the first like 5 to 7 days, the actual feedback that we was getting on the product was amazing. And then obviously we can use that feedback on the product as well to obviously help keep growing it. So that was very good. And then last kind of question is, if someone was kind of looking to work with us and I was in a similar position, what would you kind of guide them on doing?
Do it, man. 100%. 100%. Like I've said, the attentiveness is the main thing. Like you shouldn't look. I mean, again, you're going to look at what Luke does, and you're going to look at people like me and look for the numbers. You're going to go to people and go like, oh, he's not made this much. He's not made this much. But the good thing with Luke is he ticks all the boxes. He's attentive, and he's got testimonials of people like me who have taken it to the big stage, and we've still done it. Like you could have someone like Luke and someone like me, whereas the big stage, Luke comes in and he can't handle it. Luke handled it with no problem. You know, you have massive amount of people, massive like expectation. Didn't feel the sweat at all. You know, I was expecting him, no offense, to come in and kind of go, this is a big deal. There's a lot of people, you know, and he just juggled it like it was nothing. And I mean, shows for itself, right?
Yeah, 100%. It was like, for us as well, it's just making sure we had all the systems, the processes in place. Like, obviously with Cap and Closer, we've got the pool of 300, 400, 500 sales reps that we can kind of tap into at any point. So there was obviously parts where we probably could have done a little bit better. Like we could have had a few more reps on at the start of the launch, but because obviously we had everything in place anyway, when we realized that we needed more reps, we could kind of just get a click of the fingers, have them onboarded, have them trained up in a short space of time. So we could consistently keep growing the program. But what we're now kind of doing, as you can see, we are in the studio today. We're filming a load of new beard sales, a load of new ads, a load of new content. And we're really just now trying to push this to the point where we're doing consistently 250, 350, 1,000 in Great British pounds every single month. So, Harry, what are your kind of goals for the next, say, 3, 6, 12 months with everything you're doing in business, and then especially with like the mentorship kind of stuff?
The mentorship to probably grow to 1,000. We've got, how long have we launched now? About a month and a half?
Been about a month and a half. I think we've got about maybe 300 students?
Yeah, so we've got about 300 students. I think moving forward with everything, I think I want to push to like 1.5K. The competitions to keep going, people to receive prizes and all this type of stuff. Like I want to fulfill everyone's needs, and as a mentor and program, grow as a whole. I want to do like meetups to the top performers. All of us go out with the top performers. I don't want it to just be like a great mentorship, everyone's learning and stuff. I want people to actually become closer, you know, and like I will actually go to these places and be with them, you know. I would just send them there myself, but I want to get involved. So members wise, I want to get to 1,000, like 1.5K. Numbers business wise, $250,000 a month, every month consistently, to be fair, and to make sure that there's a good percentage of every one of them students that is actually learning. So like I want to get to the point where there's at least 10% of people every month or two are actually leaving their 9 to 5, because again, that's the main point. Like, I actually want to change people's lives. So yeah, I would say that from there.
Yeah, 100%. And like when we talk about numbers as well, we're talking in pounds. Obviously, I know a lot of you guys are USD. But when we're talking $250,000, stuff like that, obviously we convert that into USD. It's some big numbers, but yeah, but very excited for the future. Obviously, we've got a load of stuff going on. Harry's obviously making the move out to Dubai soon. I should be joining him in the next few months. And yeah, man, just fucking really excited to kind of see where we can take it. It's been a pleasure working with you.
Thank you, bro.